Hey everybody, Paul Berry, Family for the Gaming, and within this week is...
Yeah, the Teen Gamer.
And this is going to be an FFG Top 10 and Top 10 on the best, the Top 10 sports franchises. What's your number 10?
My number 10 is NBA Live.
NBA Live.
It's better than 2K. If 2K didn't make my list, that would have been number 11. I dislike the 2K basketball. It's very not family friendly. It's all, oh, you don't get this one thing right. Let me just dock you 50 points. Now you went from an A to an F on your rating in the career, so...
My number 10 is NHL. That franchise has been around for a long time, most likely since the 16-bit era. I don't know if it was in the 8-bit era, but it's been around, and I remember it on the Genesis. So
at least 94.
Yeah, I mean, it's around for a long time. What's your number 9?
My number 9 is FIFA.
Ha! That's funny.
Yeah,
so is my number 9. My number 9 is also FIFA.
It's a cool soccer game.
Yes.
It's been around for a while.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of the EA sports has been around for a long, long time.
But some of the stuff later on my list is dead, and I wonder why.
Yeah. What's number 8?
My number 8 is MLB The Show. I didn't like the 2K baseballs because the 2K baseballs were, I'm just going to throw it outside the box, and that's a strike. It was a bit there.
Glitchy. The controls are glitchy, too. My number 8 is the PES franchise. I think it first started out as like Winning 11 or something like that when Konami first did one. It had some different name, then they changed it. Like it better than FIFA, so there we go.
I forgot all about that one. My number 7 is the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games series. Because, well, the Olympic Games, we got the winter sports. Those have all been extremely difficult, terrible, frustrating. This one, it's like an arcade party kind of...
Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah, you get to experience the Olympic sports without having to rip your hair out.
My number 7 is the NBA 2K franchise, one you don't like very much.
I don't. It docks me too many points. It's
been around for a long time. It's done a lot of stuff. I kind of like a lot of the 2K franchises, so visual concepts.
Yeah, I know they do pretty good sometimes.
For me, and back to like the Dreamcast games and
whatnot. Back in the early stuff, but nowadays it's...
Nowadays I don't like them as much, but I do recognize the longevity.
Yeah. My number 6 was Knockout Kings.
Knockout Kings.
That was a cool series that's no longer around. It's taken up by EA Sports as a UFC failure adaptation. Thing's terrible.
I'm sticking with my 2K theme for number 6, which is NFL 2K.
They had a new 2K?
Yeah, well, before Electronic Arts, EA Sports got the exclusive contract with the NFL, they were competing with the 2K games. I remember, back on the Dreamcast and GameCube and whatnot, that the NFL 2K games were really good, a lot of fun, so much better than the Madden games.
Oh, you're talking about the ones that's like with all the big stuff, the All-Star football?
Yeah, and then remember it kind of had the menu screens with the kind of top curved, the bottom curved. Yeah, those.
They were cooler looking than Madden,
yeah.
But they just didn't sell as well. And then EA was like, "Hey, let's just go."
Well, I think they sold well. Let's just go buy
the NFL.
Yeah, they got an exclusive contract, which I really disagree with, but that's another topic.
My number 5 is Madden.
Mm-hmm.
Madden's a pretty good game. I mean, football's still around versus 2K. It's sort of gone. I mean, there's no real competitors. You can't really compete with someone that has an exclusive contract.
Yeah, Madden NFL's been around for so long. My number 5 is the PGA Tour games. Another EA franchise that's been around for a long time. I'm sorry, but
can we even consider that a sport?
Well, I mean, I'll say this: golf is certainly more family friendly than a lot of the sports games.
Yeah.
You're not beating someone in the head. You don't have blood. You don't have offensive lyrics. I mean,
well, no, don't say no offensive lyrics.
They might have some songs in some of the games, but yeah.
Rory McIlroy.
I didn't want to mention Tiger Woods since that was his for a while, but before that it was just PGA Tour. So
yeah.
Number 4.
My number 4 is NCAA baseball. That's a tongue full of A's.
That's a franchise that needs to come back.
Yeah, whatever happened to it? I mean, I understand the football. They all got upset, and baseball and basketball, like, hey, we're good. We're not going to mess with NCAA anymore.
Yeah, My number 4 is NBA Jam. Now, some people are like, oh, this isn't a real sports game. It's arcade. It's 2-on-2.
It's good enough.
It's sporty. And the Jam games...
It's a parody of sports. It's good enough.
They really stuck out. I mean, you could just get on fire and...
You could burn the hoop, break the glass.
Your guy on fire had the ball. It was like on fire. It was like a
You
column.
could do a
shot. It was cool.
half-court helicopter dunk.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
amazing. My number 3 was NCAA football. That one, I understand why it left, but can we have it back, please?
Yeah, I mean, they should be able to do something to bring it back. I don't know. My number 3 is Tecmo Bowl.
Oh.
Another football franchise.
You know what would have been even better? Arena football.
Well, I don't know. Arena football is as good or as memorable as Tecmo Bowl. I mean, you got Tecmo Bowl back on the 8-bit NES, Super NES. They brought it back on like the 3DS.
I know it had a PS1 reboot as
PlayStation
well.
1 reboot. Yeah. So yeah, there's been a fair amount of Tecmo Bowl games, and Tecmo Bowl has just been awesome. In fact, they're even using it in commercials now with Bo Jackson, and they had Brian Bosworth. A TV commercial for some automobile, and they're showing Tecmo Bowl with it. But yeah, so.
My number 2 is taken by the rugby series for me.
Oh yeah, rugby.
They have 15. We're 16. We're 17. EA, come on, we want them.
I think someone else is doing them now.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah. I think
that's
it's a
sad.
different company.
Well,
And I'm not even sure we're getting U.S. releases. It's like you can get it from like Australia or the U.K.
Yeah.
You can import it.
But I remember 15 actually came to the States. The
Yeah.
ones before that came to the States, and we actually have videos
Yeah.
for some of those other ones. So if you haven't seen them, check them out, and you can see what we're talking about.
My number 2 is MLB The Show games. They've been classic, good, longevity. I wish they had some competition because they're starting to, kind of descend, tail off now that they don't have anyone to compete with. But
No reason to improve if there's no
yeah,
fighting.
maybe we'll get a MLB The Show in VR. Hint, hint, Sony.
Amazing. My number 1 is taken by none other than Greg Hastings Paintball.
Oh, there you go.
I love that series. Why did it leave? I want it back.
All right, you want to question something in a sport? I'm sorry, shooting people with paintballs.
But there's teams on like PGA.
Which I will say, paintball is better than the esports. Watching someone play a game is a sport. No.
Yeah, well, if I used that definition, I could have said, hey, I can guarantee you any game I can play is a sports game.
And we didn't put any racing games on here because, quite honestly, I don't really see racing as a sport. You're driving.
I see you actually have to like maybe move
Yeah.
without assistance of a car.
My number 1 is Madden NFL. Based on the, going back to longevity. Like Madden NFL 17 was a flop, but previous Madden games have been pretty good, and they've done good over the years.
Especially on rookie difficulty, you just want to run left, and it's like, no, I'm juking right. You can't do anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's been other, like Troy Aikman football I may have liked back in the past on the Atari Jaguar, but Madden stuck around, and that's my top 10 list. Do you have any other thoughts?
My only other thought was I would have included Family Fun Football had I know we were going to be including the arcade stuff.
Yeah, Family Fun Football was good. I thought about
Backyards.
No, I didn't think about the backyards. I thought about like the Wii Sports. I thought about the
Wii Ball.
like the Wii Ski and snowboard. I looked at SSX and I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
With all that said, I would like to thank everyone for watching and say I hope you have a wonderful day.